Heavy snowfall across large swathe of Japan has killed 17 and injured more than 19 people and left hundreds of homes without power. Disaster management officials said Monday. Heavy winter fronts have brought heavy snowfall to northern region sized last week, causing hundreds of vehicles to stay on highway, delaying delivery service and causing 11 deaths on Saturday. Heavy snow over the Christmas weekend brought the death toll to 17 and the number of injured to 93 on Monday morning, according to the Fire and Disaster Management Agency, city of rooftops. Municipal authority in snow-affected region have urged residents to be careful with the clearing snow and not work alone. The Disaster Management Agency said a woman in her 70s was found dead under a thick pile of snow. Her roof that suddenly hit her in the gas city, Yamato Prefecture, about 300 km north of Tokyo, where snow accumulated about 18 degrees centimeters on Saturday. In Niagara, famous for growing Assam, manufacturers of mochi, of glutons, rice cakes that are a staple of New Year celebration, said there were delivery delays and their mochi may not reach customers in time. Many parts of northern Japan received 3 times more than snow that average for the season. Heavy snow destroyed the power pylon on Japan's northmost main island, leaving 20,000 homes without power on Christmas morning. Although power was restored in most areas, that some days, according in the Ministry of Economy and Industry. Dozens of trains and flights were also suspended in northern Japan until Sunday, but traffic had since leisurely resumed, according to the Transport Ministry. Tokyo, due to heavy snowfall in the northern and western coastal region of Japan, the death toll in a various traffic incidents has risen to 14 people. According to the national media airport, 87 people were injured in the avalanches. Rural areas in Niagara Prefecture received 20 centimeters to 1 meter of snow, but weather caused a fire to break out in the area and 2,000 customers have been without electricity since last day. Officials have ordered people to be careful and stay at home. The rain prompted forecasters to urge residents to be vigilant for Friday's winter blizzards. Officials continue to discourage non-essential work until Monday. As heavy snowfall could disrupt traffic and cause power outage. Rural areas of Hokkaido were covered with 1.61 meters of snow. Japan Railway Support Station say it is suspend train to Hokkaido's capital Sapporo. The Tohoku and Niigata region are reported to have received 3 times the seasonal average of snowfall. There were reports of layers of snow 2.2 meters high of Yamamoto and 1.8 meters in Niigata. Social media users in Kochi, the capital of Kochi Prefecture on the southern Japan island of Shikoku, were astounded to find the streets covered in snow. 3 reason to be suspended. After all, the average daily temperature in Kochi was 8.8 degrees Celsius and the average daily temperature was 4.2 degrees Celsius. Heavy snowfall that latest couple of deaths reportedly left more than 18,000 people in Japan without power and heat. The Japan Meteorological Agency said cold air is entering Japan, bringing heavy snowfall mainly to Hokkaido and areas facing the Sea of Japan on the main island of Honshu. Forecasters say up to 1 meter of snow will fall in Niagara Prefecture a day before Monday morning, and up to 17 centimeters of snow will fall in Hokkaido, Tohoku regions. There also are cautions in stop gusts of wind, high waves and avalanches. Bad weather can disrupt public transport and cause power outage. Drivers are asked to be careful on slippery roads. On Monday, the region Tohoku and Hokuriku were hit by heavy snow due to heavy winter pressure. Temperature dropped to the lowest levels of the season at 464 monitoring points across the country, more than half of the total in Sapporo. The lowest temperature was recorded in 9 a.m. and was -9 Celsius, while the mercury column dropped to -2 Celsius in Niigata and 0 Celsius in central Tokyo. At Korimiya Station in Fukushima Prefecture, at the Tohoku Line 159 train of Tokyo to Yamagata passed over the 160 meters from the stop. 5 trains were suspended on Sunday and Yamagata Shinkansen line due to fallen trees and pantograph problems. The scheduled disruption continued until Monday morning as the snow was cleared. According to reports, heavy snowfall has been observed in these regions, which has led to the blocking of the area-associated roads. In addition, highway through the tunnel was closed outside the valley due to heavy snowfall near the tunnel. Reports suggest that the road leading into the valley was blocked due to heavy snowfall at the pass of this highway. According to reports, there has also been significant snowfall of the country headquarters in the past few days. According to the police, traffic the entire area was stopped due to heavy snowfall in the region. In addition, all entire highways of the region are blocked. Record snowfall of the day were observed in Fukushima Prefecture, northeastern Japan, in Niigata Prefecture on the coast of the Sea of Japan. Meteorologists are arguing caution over the potential impact of accumulation snow and ice roads on public transport, as well as power outage and avalanches. The meteorologists agency report that snow continues to fall in the region of Tohoku and Hokuriku. In the city of Tadami and Fukushima, a record amount of snow fell in a day, 110 centimeters. In the city of Nagota in Niigata, 83 centimeters of snow fell in a day, a monthly record of December. The agency is urging residents of Niigata and Fukushima to be on high alert. Snow is expected to continue on the coast of the Sea of Japan between north and west of the country. Up to 17 centimeters of snow is predicted near Niigata and 15 centimeters in other parts of Hokuriku and Tohoku. During the 24-hour, people are advised to drive carefully and take significant precautions, including checking traffic information if they need to travel by a car areas with a heavy snowfall. Drivers face a high risk to getting stuck in such places.